You know spring has arrived when the rhubarb's coming on. You're not just picking every stalk, you're selecting for nice large ones. People always want to know why ours is so red. Part of it's the region, part of it's the soil, part of it's the variety. We've been growing rhubarb for over 50 years. It's one of my absolute favorites. We know spring is here when the rhubarb's kicking in. We're right about at mid-season. I like to leave a little bit of top on. Of course, the rhubarb leaf, you can't eat that, that's poisonous. We all know that. But we also know when the rhubarb season's starting to wind down that summer's moving on and fall will be right around the corner. We're in peak rhubarb season right now. Of course, a lot of you are gonna wanna cook it, but boy, when you're out here in the patch, you gotta pucker up. It's tart. Oh. Tart and tangy and sweet and delicious in summer. It just tells you that it is summer season. Rhubarb. It's what's for breakfast or lunch or dinner. Let's take it over and see what Chef Jamie can do. And I can't wait to see what you do with it.
Rhubarb, it's here, you know, and it comes and goes. It's like really fast season. Great products, beautiful, like acidic. It's like the most sour thing we grow, I think, especially in this volume. We certainly have tons of sour little bits and pieces, flowers and leaves and stuff from the farm, but this thing is, I think this might be like the most abundant rhubarb season we've had. It's just insane how much rhubarb's out there. We have a citrus curd. We've got a rhubarb gelée, shaved raw rhubarb, a rhubarb sorbet, and like a rhubarb compotes, just jam. And these 4 ingredients will come together nicely, be balanced out with some cucumber and citrus. And a rhubarb's really nice in like savory places too. Anywhere you might want to squeeze lemon, specifically like fish, you know, or seafoods, rhubarb and oysters. Rhubarb is really a nice place to put something really bright and acidic, and when it's in season, use it. The citrus curd, I'm just gonna punch that out. All right, so we're just gonna lay this in, level it out. Come in with a little bit of that rhubarb gelée. We're gonna cover this in the sorbet and the jam as well. It'll set up pretty quick with the temperature of that curd. Now for these, you keep it real simple. This is just diced rhubarb. It's sugared. It's been sugared for some time now, and the function of that really is to purge that water. And we can cook this faster. We don't have to hammer it. We don't have to, you know, now that it's wet, it'll pretty well steam itself. I'll use some of this extra gelée in there, kind of tighten it up when it, you know, when it reduces. So personally, I always really loved cucumbers and like citrus. So we're using that today with this almost dessert. Bring this in a little. So this thing's stewed. It's been cooked down. It's not that sweet. We did add some sugar to it. Kind of helps it purge out a little bit. I'm just gonna build a place for the, build a little home for that sorbet. We'll go dead center. And then the curls, pretty straightforward. I like to peel them whole, just like you would a piece of maybe asparagus. The fresher, the better. for these. First one goes. You may have a few different peelers in your pantry or with your tools. So it's fun to kind of work through all of them. You'll find some are really shallow and some cut really deep. You want the peeler that cuts a little deeper. And if you have none of those, you can actually bend this blade out a little bit just by pushing on it, and it'll open it up, which gives you a deeper cut. Now for these, just take a little angle to it, like you're cutting a ribbon. Float them in ice water just for a few minutes. You can't really do this too far in advance either. They'll get soft. Okay, rhubarb sorbet. Pretty straightforward here too. Rhubarb has its sort of own stabilizers. You don't really need anything more than rhubarb, lemon, sugar, vanilla, optional, salt, optional. But that sugar we use in this case is just liquid glucose, and you're left with this beautiful texture. There's not a lot of, nothing really added here. It's just great. And it's got enough acidity that it, really cuts through that sugar that you have to add to make sorbet, which is a nice addition. I really love it. We'll just keep that simple. Let it go. Look. We'll finish this with a few of those rhubarb curls. Now these are raw, so they are, rather acidic, bright, clean. And again, I love the combination of citrus, cucumber, and rhubarb. It's really beautiful. It's pure. There's not a lot of stuff. There's no spices. It's just whole ingredients brought to you with a little love. Rhubarb, it's in season today, but maybe not tomorrow. It comes and goes. Get it while you can.